Why the first $5,000 changes your brain about money forever. Have you ever looked at your bank account and thought, okay, I'm not broke, but I'm also one unexpected bill away from panicking? Like, your rent is paid, your car payment went through, but if your phone broke tomorrow or your tire blew out, your stomach would immediately drop. That weird in-between place where you're technically fine, but mentally, you still feel poor. If that sounds familiar, here's the thing, this video is probably about you. Because there's a specific number where money stops feeling like constant danger and starts feeling like a tool. And that number is $5,000. Not $100,000, not $1 million, not even $20,000. The first $5,000 changes your brain about money in a way almost nothing else does. And most people have no idea why. My name is Rocky, and I spend way too much time thinking about how money actually affects our behavior and decisions. If you're someone who works hard, pays their bills, but still feels financially behind or stressed all the time, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Now look, this might sound dramatic. $5,000 isn't life-changing money. It won't buy you a house. It won't retire you. But psychologically, it changes everything. And once you understand why, you'll stop treating money the same way ever again. The lie we're taught about money. Here's what most people believe. I'll feel financially secure once I make more money. So they chase raises. They chase side hustles. They chase higher income. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Income doesn't create financial calm. Buffers do. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of Americans cannot cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something. Let that sink in. Not $4,000. Not $40,000. $400. So when you don't have a buffer, even if you earn decent money, your brain stays in survival mode. And survival mode makes people do dumb things with money. This is where $5,000 quietly changes everything. Why $5,000 is a psychological turning point. Look, $5,000 isn't special because of math. It's special because of what it does to your nervous system. Before $5,000, every expense feels like a threat. You avoid checking your bank account. You make decisions based on fear. You overreact to small financial problems. After $5,000, problems feel solvable. You pause before spending. You think in weeks and months, not days. You start planning instead of reacting. Here's what most people don't realize. Money stress isn't about poverty, it's about uncertainty. $5,000 creates certainty. Not forever. Not for everything. But enough. The financial white space effect. Here's an analogy. Imagine driving on a highway where there's zero shoulder, one mistake, and you're in a ditch. That's what money feels like when your account balance is near zero. Now imagine that same road, but with a wide shoulder on both sides. You're calmer. You drive smoother. You make fewer mistakes. That shoulder, that's your first $5,000. Psychologists call this cognitive bandwidth. When money is tight, your brain literally has S capacity to think clearly. Studies from Princeton show that financial stress can reduce cognitive performance by the equivalent of losing 13 IQ points. That's like trying to make financial decisions while mildly drunk. $5,000 gives your brain breathing room. And this is where it gets really interesting. Why $5,000 feels bigger than $10,000 later. Now, you might be thinking, Rocky, if $5,000 feels good, wouldn't $50,000 feel 10 times better? Surprisingly, no. The first $5,000 delivers the biggest psychological shift. Why? Because it flips your identity. Before, I'm someone who struggles with money. After, I'm someone who has money set aside. That identity change is massive. Behavior follows identity. Once you see yourself As someone who saves you, guas and trillier, spend less impulsively, plan ahead naturally, stop sabotaging progress. This is why people who hit $5,000 often hit $10,000 faster than they expect. The game changes from survival to optimization, the hidden math behind $5,000. Let's talk numbers for a second. For most Americans, monthly essential expenses are roughly rent, mortgage, $1,000, $2,000, food, $300-$600, transportation, $3-$5, utilities, insurance, $2, cerveza $4 bay $2. That puts basic living costs around $2,500, $3,500 per month. So $5,000 represents 1 to 2 months of breathing room. A broken car plus medical bill. Job loss without immediate panic. It's not full security, but it's control. And control is addictive in a good way. The confidence loop no one talks about. Here's what most people don't realize. Saving $5,000 doesn't just protect you. It changes how you earn. When you're broke, you accept bad jobs. You tolerate disrespect. You stay in unhealthy situations. You negotiate poorly. When you have $5,000, you say no more easily. You wait for better opportunities. You take smarter risks. You invest in yourself. Money buys options. And options change behavior. This is why wealthy people seem calm about money. It's not confidence, it's buffers stacked on buffers. Why most people never reach $5,000? Here's the frustrating part. Most people could reach $5,000, but they don't. Why? 3 reasons. 1. They aim too high too fast. People here save $100,000. Max your 401k. Build a 12-month emergency fund. So they do nothing. $5,000 feels boring. Too small. Not impressive. But boring money wins. 2. Lifestyle inflation kills momentum. The moment people make more money, they upgrade. Car. Apartment. Subscriptions. 4 years. Raises disappear. No buffer is built. 3. They don't separate the money. Here's a big one. If your savings sits in the same account as you're spending money, it will get spent. Period. $5,000 must be separate. Boring. Hard to touch. Out of sight, out of impulse. How to build your first $5,000 without burning out. Let's get practical. This is not about deprivation. It's about focus. Step 1. Automate the first $1,000. $1,000 is the hardest. It's pure habit building. Start with $50 per paycheck. Automatic transfer. No exceptions. Momentum matters more than speed. Step 2. Cut 3. Invisible expenses. Here's what to look for. With subscriptions you forgot about. Convenience spending. Delivery apps. Delivery apps. Lifestyle leaks. Upgrades you barely notice. Most people can find $200, $300 this month without pain. That's $3,000 per year. Step 3. Treat windfalls like fuel, not fun. Tax refund. Bonus. Cash gift. At least 50% goes to the $5,000 fund. Celebrate later. Stability first. The moment everything clicks. I want to tell you a quick story. I remember the first time I crossed $5,000 in savings. Nothing dramatic happened. No fireworks. No celebration. But I slept differently. I checked my bank account without fear. I stopped panicking about small expenses. I felt quieter. That's the moment money stopped controlling my mood. And once that happens, you don't go back. What happens after $5,000? Here's the best part. Once you hit $5,000, saving accelerates. Investing feels safer. Risk becomes calculated. Money stress drops fast. That's why this milestone matters more than people think. It's the foundation. Skipping it is like trying to build a house without pouring concrete. This is the real win. Look, $5,000 won't make you rich, but it will make you calm. It will make you clear-headed. It will make you dangerous in a good way. Because once you're not scared, you start making better decisions. And better decisions compound faster than money ever could. So if you're overwhelmed, here's your only goal. Get to $5,000. Nothing else matters until then. If this video helped shift how you think about money, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more videos breaking down money in a way that actually makes sense, subscribe. Your future self will thank you. I'll see you in the next one.